and dolls. You are in for a treat tonight. Thank you so much for coming to closing night. Oh my goodness. This has been an amazing adventure from the beginning of rehearsals, from auditions, all the way until now. And as the director, it has been such a pleasure to watch the students and everybody just grow as we embarked on this amazing journey together. There's a few people that I just really wanted to make sure that I thanked before we started the show tonight. The NPAC staff, especially Mark and Chaz, who have been with us from the beginning, building the sets, working with our students. They are wonderful mentors to our students. We're very, very thankful to have them. I would also like to thank VHS Instrumental, because without them, we would just be up here singing on our own. And it's been a really great addition to this program and to the musical to have them with us. It's been such a great community event. I would lastly like to thank, and there are so many people, I could stand up here forever and thank so many people, but I would really like to thank Lori Hayden for all of her beautiful every production we do, from just little details. So make sure you're watching out from every little detail she put into the show, because they're magnificent. And I also like to thank Alyssa Mox, our choreographer. Alyssa comes to rehearsals pretty much every day. She, especially with this show, has put so much work into this show. Her choreography is beautiful. We are very, very fortunate to have her. I just personally thank you so much, Alyssa, for all of your hard work. Of course, all the parent volunteers, everything, and mostly, last but not least, the students, because this show is a huge undertaking. They have worked so incredibly hard, and I could not be more proud of them. So without much further ado, enjoy this show, guys and dolls.
Hey, nicely. What are you looking at?
Oh, hiya, Benny. Just looking at all the spectators here, waiting for the crap game. Sorry. Nice game.
Once the police tell us, and it's true, very true.
But before we embark on our great adventure this evening, there are a few things we must attend to.
First and foremost, get your feet off the backs of the chairs. Don't you know they're mahogany? Attracting you this.
Second of all, please no food or drink of any kind inside of the beautiful North Shore Performing Arts Center, except water with a cap.
Another thing, no photography or video recording of any sort throughout the duration of the show.
And last but not least, we all know that you are very important people and have pressing matters to attend to in your own lives, but during the duration of the show, please do not send or receive any telegrams or pull out your phonographs at any point. Wait, people. And if you don't follow the rules, it'd be quite a shame if something would have happened to you.
Nicely, we gotta go. The heat is up.
Very true. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls. got the horse right here, the name is Arvide, and he's a guy that says the weather clear. Can do, I don't believe. This guy says the horse can do. Believe. If he says the horse can do.
Valentine's and morning light. The guy's got things figured out by tonight. If he's town, you can buy a half. But this guy sits here and a telegraph. Big round lights, I guess it's alright. This all depends on his red last night. I wish Valentine's place was of mine. Besides the Jasmine brothers, a friend of mine. It's the meeting boys, I got a $5 noise. Ice cream, grandpa's a light toy. I'll sell you already, and I need no one's fear. From my hand, he's careful, that's real sincere. Valentine's show's falling in line. The show's got a $7 and 5 to 9. So you can get out, you can buy a half. This guy is here, and Epic Town. I got the horse right here.
with 100% eyes. It's a shame a doll like her spends all the time being good. I mean, how can she make any money off of that? Maybe she owns a piece of the mission. Yeah.
Hey, Billy Southstreet.
Harry the horse, how are you? You know, nice and Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? You got a place for a scrap game?
You don't know yet.
He is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and ready for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000? Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Buddy's looking for action. I
wish Nathan finds a...
Oh, why, Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. Southstreet, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure. Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
That would be the Nathan Detroit that has been running a floating crack game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
And why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
Because I know that you two bums work for Mr. Detroit smuggling up customers.
We do?
Yeah. Oh? You can tell it for me. Tell him I said I know right now he's probably running around looking for a new spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot because everybody knows that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Hiya, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared of that lousy Brannigan.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you do not think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans in town.
I was just speaking with your colleagues here about your crack game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Did you find a place? Find a place for the game?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crack game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Hey, did you find a place?
Find a place for the game.
Did I find a place? Yes, I found a place. We'll be holding tomorrow's game at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral home.
Nathan, you said once there might be a chance of the Billmore Garage.
I was over to Billmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Billmore himself. He said he might take a chance on me use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my markup.
The mark is no good, huh?
What do you mean? A mark ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A mark is like a pledge a guy can't welch on. It's like not saluting a flag. My mark is as good as gold, only Joey Billmore don't think so. I can't imagine. Me with that livelihood? Why, I've been running the crack game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I didn't even afford to buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been engaged for 14 years.
Then concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. Freaks in town.
Ranking about Bates.
Grand Slam. I know, I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Billmore Garage wants a grant.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now put a lock on the door of the gym I was waiting for.
There's the stockroom behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Billmore Garage is the spot. But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why it's good over like a Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable game. For it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating craft game in New York.
again. My boys will let you know when I'm back.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there is the highest better of them all. Higher than the Greeks, higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? Because that's how high he bets. I once saw him bet 5,000 on a cockroach. Another time he was sick. It wouldn't take penicillin on account of the fact he'd bet 10 C's his temperature would go to 104. He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Well, maybe we can borrow 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something? You would bet with Sky Masterson? I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take that risk. Providing the fact I can find a bet on which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will land on, how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. I got it! Go into Mindy's restaurant and ask him how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake and how much strudel?
What do you want to know for? Just go find out. Now, here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I'm right with that cake, she'll never step foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan here.
Adelaide.
Oh, you go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye, a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
No rehearsal.
Yeah, that's the way, Driver Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I said, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta go out and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to go out and eat. You want to go out and make that cheap fun, making the choice.
So what'd you say to him?
I told him, I said, I'll be whoever I want.
Oh. Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
I look much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you liked it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. Adelaide, that's so sweet. Look, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch, a gold band, and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right. I didn't. I'm sorry, honey.
It's all right, Nathan. You know, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're already married.
Look, Adelaide, one day I'll be in the money and you'll have more mint than a mink.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I can go without anything just as long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd loss.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was it about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Adelaide, I'm a respectful fella, and I know you're getting hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide over to the drugstore? You see, honey, you've got a cold, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, Nathan, darling, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye!
Hey, Masterson, glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky?
I feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and a beautiful 50 G's of blackjack.
50 G's, gonna be in town long?
No, I'm flying to Nevada tomorrow.
Okay.
I hear there's a lot of action down there. Want to come with me?
No, I've got a couple of things to do. Meantime, how's about dropping over to Mindy's for a slice of cheesecake or something? They sell a lot of cheesecake, you know.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go sometime.
Guys like us, we can fight. We got to remember that no matter how wonderful a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to ace back to back.
Yeah. Say, tell me, you getting hungry yet? How about we go over to Mindy's for a slice of cheesecake or strudel or something?
No, I think we'll get the late results.
Oh, but you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And yet, there are some people who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I've never given it much thought. But if everybody is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
I just figured for old time's sake I'd give you a little action. I don't bet you $1,000 that it's the sell more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very important thing. Son, the old man says, I'm sorry I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start with no potatoes to give you. Instead, I'm going to stick to you some very valuable advice. One day in your travels, a man is going to come up to you and show you a brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. He is going to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of that deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as you do, you will find yourself standing there with cider in your ear. Now, Nick, I'm not saying you've been clocking Mindy's cheese.
You don't mean to think.
But if you're looking for action, I will bet you the same $1,000 you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well,
No bet. Green? What a crazy color.
We took Adelaide to the drama.
Nice guy.
good. How's it with you fellows?
Nicely, thank you. I think we did take Adelaide to the drugstore, and she wanted me to remind her to pick her up at the hot box after the show tonight. Excuse me. Don't be late. Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear, that's very tough. If I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. And Adelaide, you're the kind of girl that is most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to hold up. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll? Well, if a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying the guy should have one around when he wants, and they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're flying to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. But if I wish to pick a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Not real high-class dolls.
any doll. You name her.
Any doll? And I name her? You bet on that? You bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you'll take her to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
I name her.
Her? Sire!
Someday, I am going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end. They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Sarah, how do you do? My name is Abernathy. Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong? What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Poor man.
I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. I would have never become a gambler in the first place if I had not realized the terrible things betting can lead to.
Martha, coffee. Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly, I've been trying to build up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
I would have never become a gambler in the first place if I'm not falling in with evil companions who was always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you.
Well, you go right on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We are out every day trying.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner myself, I happen to know the best time to find sinners is between the hours of midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson. Coffee is so good. I can't understand why it is a sin.
Lovely little woman. I suppose she sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
And if one of you were to go somewhere, the other would come along?
Of course.
Of course.
Here are two of our pamphlets I think you'd like to read. They'll give you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're having a special midnight prayer meeting on Thursday that I'm sure you're wishing to attend.
Of course. I hope I do not seem out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a beautiful doll, a nice-looking lady such as yourself, sacrificing her time for the sake of others, spending all your time in this place. Do you ever get out, travel, or anything?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a bit far. But there are many wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, here's another pamphlet I think you'd like to read.
Thank you. Of course, I'll be needing lots of personal help. My heart is black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I'll need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace under the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah, there are two things that have been in every hotel room in this country. Sky Masterson and the Guinn Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information can often come in handy. I once won 3 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying is a sin. Believe me, I'm a big sinner. You get me? It's 8 to 5, the other will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's face it, this mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can build this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Then I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why would you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's offer for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I will do 12 sinners. I'll pick you up around noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where's that?
El Cafe Cubano in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana in Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson?
Havana.
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant may be, she will always be a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. It's good to know that it's just me personally, not all guys in general. I'm glad that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what you will not. I am interested in what you will be.
Don't worry, I'll know.